Hello and welcome to T-Boo's Investigative Card Making, where I help you discover the creativity in you. My name is Teresa Bullman and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in beautiful East Tennessee. I'm really excited about Wacky Wednesday Tips because my husband comes up with the wacky part and I do the real tips. And today I want to share with you my favorite thing to do with card bases. It's so much easier than doing math. I hate math. I've never liked it. I really hate it. And I hate it so much that I did not learn any of it. Well, I know how to add and subtract and multiply and whatever. And then when I started card making, my husband made this for me a long time ago. You could tell by the back of it that actually this is the front. I turn it on the good side sometimes, but it helps me to measure and to know what all those little marks are. Oh my goodness, it's a challenge. So I have not learned centimeters or whatever, milliliters, any of that. I don't know any of that, but I know inches really well. So I have no idea why I told you that. So I do know how to do the measurements now, so that's great. Anyway, so on Wacky Wednesday, I try to help you with different types of tips that I've learned along the way in my beginnings. And like the first thing I learned was what a bone folder was. I had to Google it because I kept hearing people say bone folder and scoring and doing the thing with the bone folder, and I'm like, okay, that sounds spooky. But anyway, I learned and I've been using one and I really like it. So we'll be using one today. Anyway, what we're using today is the sweet RusticHarvest. Okay, isn't that beautiful? Look at these are such beautiful cards, and I've used basically everything on here, but I've not made these cards yet. I am going to, though. This is really cool. Anyway, this is what comes in the RusticHarvest suite, and you get the bundle of the harvest and the framelets, or the frame things. What's it called? Yeah, I know. Oh, rustic pumpkin dies. Okay, so these are rustic pumpkin dies, and then Hello Harvest, which is the stamp set. So let me show you that in real life. Well, semi-real life. Okay, and then I always put, as I've said before, my dies in with the stamp set. And then here's all the stamp sets. And let me see what else. This comes with it. These are the leaf, label, and amber gem combo pack. That's that there. It shows you the stuff. Let me show you how beautiful those are. Aren't they beautiful? When I was younger, my father used to come home when he would, because he would go on trips because he was a pilot. Well, actually, he flew captain, but very prideful man. But when he retired, you know, he retired as a captain. But anyways, he brought home some amber necklaces. And when I saw the amber, you know, the far away one, I thought, oh, okay. And then this didn't help. So when I actually got them, I really examined them because our amber necklaces had bugs in them. Gross. This was real amber. That's how you can tell it was real amber, because they have a bug in it. Yeah. I tried really hard to wear that when my dad was about. But anyway, and then it has these leaves, which I haven't even bothered using yet. But I have used the amber gems. They're so pretty, and we're going to use those today too. We might not. The other thing that comes in the kit is this. It is called the Embossing Editions Toolkit. okay? You can get it separately. You don't have to buy this in a suite. But the cool thing about this suite is that it gives you one number and it will give you everything on here. So with one number, you can get everything. Okay, so I've used mine and I'm sorry I haven't cleaned it out just yet. Oopsie. So here's the little, I've been wanting one of these. I see a lot of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators using one like this that's black. And I don't know that it has anything down here. But anyways, this one has like a little dumaflachi to where you can empty. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Mine needs some brushing. It has powder still in there. Oopsie. Anyway, I'll dump it out next time. Anyway, this pan is very helpful. I like it a lot. And then the embossing buddy's back. I've got two of them. Actually, I probably have more than that. But this is the new one. It's the same as the old one. Then, as you can see, it has a brush. And then I'm going to put that back. And it has these, I have heard them called reverse tweezers. So you can open them up and then clamp them onto something. And it holds it. So you don't have to keep holding the tweezer closed or open. Or I don't use tweezers, so I don't know. I never used them to pluck my eyebrows. I just used my fingers. Less pain, right? Okay, so I wasn't really trying to pluck my eyebrows. My sister would tell me because she's the diva in the family, or was the diva in the family. So here we go. Now, the next thing that's also in this kit, well, 12 by 12 black cardstock. You know what cardstock looks like. I'm not even going to try to bring it over. But look at this. Oh, my stars and garters. This paper does do it justice. This is everything in the paper. And oh my goodness, there's one. I got to show you one. I got to just show you this one that I really, well, actually I like all of them, but hopefully I haven't cut it up yet. Oh, I didn't. Yay. Okay. This is one that is totally cool. See this? You've got scenery. It's scenery on both ends. Whoopsie. There's one end and whoopsie. There's the other end. My camera's way too close to you all. Okay. Let me do that. Okay. It's not even. Anyway, so butterflies, all sorts of stuff. So what I did with that one of the sheets is I cut it in half and then I cut it again at 4. So that's pretty good. I think it's 6 in the middle. I don't know. And then you have, okay, the black, that's the Rustic Harvest 12 by 12 designer series paper. The coordinating colors, or the colors that are in here, is Mary Merlot, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Mossy Meadows, Early Espresso, and Basic Black. I love Mary Merlot. That is so pretty for Christmas. Oh, I love it. Striking. Okay, so in Basic Black, cardstock. I said everything right. That's great. Let me set that all aside. Now, I'm not using, I've already used the stamp set. So I'm going to set it aside too, because I'm going to show you what I do. I'm not going to set that aside. What I do with a card. Now, when I'm kind of stuck, I just take half of a cardstock, so 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4, and then sometimes it doesn't matter what inches you cut it at. This one happens to be cut at 1 1/4 inches. So this is the leftover, right? But you don't have to waste this. You could use this you could dye it. I was thinking of this when I was actually doing it. I was sitting in my living room. I hadn't done this video yet. And I thought, oh, you could make a pocket. Kind of like that other card. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Yes. Kind of like this card. Remember this card with the pocket? And it had a bigger Dumaflachi right here, but you can do the same thing right here. So again, it doesn't matter how big you cut this off. You know, you could do, oh, you could do so much with it. But this time, we're not doing that. We are, whoopsie, we're not doing it today, but usually I would go ahead and use it, but now I'm going to save it in my scratch spots. I didn't mean to do that one. I'm going to do the layer first. Okay, so this card base was 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, but then you cut off 1 1/4 inches, okay? So then this piece, the designer series paper, oops, I'm not using that side. Sorry, that's my pump. It is running out of insulin and it's telling me about it. So sorry about that. Well, no, I'm not sorry because it's something that I have to have, right? Right. So I decided I am going to use the black side. I actually had my husband help me with this. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want too much orange. I didn't want too much yellow. And I really like the leaves. And you know what? You could color these leaves. That would be so pretty. You could make an autumn background. Oh my stars, I gotta do that next time and maybe show you what I did, huh? So we're gonna attach this. Did I tell you that it was 5 1/4 by 2 3/4? If I didn't, it is, okay? And I work better when everything is sideways. Oopsie. And because it's glue, it has a tendency of moving if you're, oopsie. It did have a tendency of moving. I've noticed that when you go and give it a rub, it stops moving. It stops giving you the opportunity to move. And I did that crooked. Oopsie. I saw that when it was over here. Okay. Well, I'm going to give this to somebody that really loves me. Okay. Oh, I put away the stamp set. So what I'm going to do, I am going, wouldn't it be cool? I am going to do it. I wasn't going to use this, but now I am. I got it on with a twisty. I am going to use one of these flowers. Sorry. They're actually leaves. And I know it's got a hole in it. Who cares? I'll do something with that. Like, I don't know. We'll pretend that it's, I don't like that. Okay, bad idea. Not doing it. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put this on. We're going to use the other side to put over here. And I reckon I am going to use these stamp sets. So it says, I think I used the one with the banner on it. I'm breathing, y'all. I'm just breathing. Oopsie. Oh no, don't go too high. Okay, it's stuck to me. I have one of my Dumaflachis here, and I saw somebody do this. I don't know who, because I wasn't planning on using it as a tip, but look at it. This is a great tip. Yes, yes. Absolutely great tip. And I have another one that I've already given you before, but I am going to do it again, and I don't have, well, glory be, I don't have a regular fat marker, so I'll use something else. And we're going to go ahead and stamp that, right? Where's my stamp set? Okay, here's the stamp set. And we already have, oh, looky there. Wishing you the loveliest day. Yes, we are. And so on the inside, I'm going to put it back. I am going to use You're Such a Blessing, because they are. I totally believe that. People are such a blessing, and I can't find any of my, I put my blocks away and can't find them, and now I found them where I didn't know. I knew they were there a few minutes ago, and you know what? I didn't bring any ink. Ah, glory be to God. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I am going to use, that was my cherry you saw in the shadow. I am going to use Mossy Meadow, I hope. I hope it stamps good this time because it didn't stamp before, and I think I need to re-ink it, even though I haven't used it. Maybe it I don't know what happens to it, but that looks, let's see how it looks. Maybe we'll go to black because I don't like that. Oh, I can't. Darn it. I know what I'll do. Huh. I will, well, it was here 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Oh my goodness. Well, what I was going to do was use my Stamparatus, but I have my ink spot from one of my kits, and I'm going to ink it up with this for some reason. Better. Yes, we will go with that. Yes? Yes. Of course we will. Okie dokie. Yay. So this is a tip. Before inking your stamps, it's a good idea to test them out on your scratch paper, okay? Because then that way you won't stamp on here and then have to fix it. And a lot of times in my class, they won't stamp off first to find out if it works. Oh, that looks even better than that. So that turned out beautifully. Yes. Awesome sauce. Okay, so I am using our Shammy, something Shammy. Stampin' Shammy, I think is what it's called. Simple Shammy, Simply Shammy. Yeah, I don't know. I've got all the S's somewhere in my brain. So I cleaned that off, and I'll put it away in a bit. Okay, so we will, I'm going to stamp a little flower. Yes, why not? It would be so cute. No, you know what I haven't used? Those little squiggly things. Okay. Which one do I like? I kind of like this one. It doesn't look like a fur-lease. So, sorry. I should have been prepared, and I was until I wasn't. So we're going to go ahead and use the Mossy Meadow again on here, and I have no idea how this is supposed to go. So I'm going to stamp it up there. Ooh, it looks like an H, doesn't it? Interesting. That just gives it a little something something, right? Okay. I like to clean off my stamps before I put them away or before I'm done with it, even when I'm on a video. It just gives you that extra little step that won't kill you. And it protects your stamps too, I think. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put this on before we deal with the front, the decorating of the front. Uh-oh, I was out of screen. I'm sorry. Not that you need to watch me glue, but it wouldn't hurt, would it? If I was actually right. So let's move this up just a tad. Move that over and put this on. Let's go straight would be a nice idea. Okay. Okie dokie. That's on nice and, see, give it a rub even afterwards. Try not to move your paper. Yes, it stayed. Okay, now I've got my little extras all in here. So what my husband and I came up with, we haven't decided. I didn't ask him about the hello. I like the hello. I've got all my little pieces. I am definitely going to put this together. So then I close it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the glue right there, because that's where it's going. And then when I put dimensions on it, or if I glue it down, it'll look really cute. Oopsie. Plus, it has where I can put those little brown things on. I don't know that I'm going to use the brown thingies. I may use them like, I don't know. Anyway, I'll use them differently than everybody else does. I am going to, you know what? I know, wishing you the loveliest. Hello, you're such a, I like that. I'm doing the hello, you're such a blessing. So the tip, it's a repeat tip, okay? So I'm using this kind of marker because I don't think I have a fatter one. But you know, those big fat regular marker things, I have to look at this. So if you take this and you make a mark on all these dimensionals, right? I know I showed you all this in one video. Sorry, I had something that wasn't working. The line didn't go straight. It doesn't have to be straight. It really doesn't. Just so that you get lines on all the dimensionals. So when you do something like this, which we are going to do on, something fell, on this thing, look, it's right there. Yes? Oh, gravy. Let me move this out of the way. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put dimensionals on the little dudes here. La la la. Ooh. I'm going a little hog wild. I know. But it's so fun using dimensionals. Okay, so as you can tell, you can see all my dimensionals, right? Now, oopsie, I forgot dimensionals on this guy too. I'm just going to put it there and there. Okay, you can see the dimensionals, right? Okay, so let's take off the dimensionals. And this is so cool. So cool. Because look, oopsie, wrong way. Oopsie. Don't forget, I'm not a surgeon. And look, I can tell that all the dimensional covers are off, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to put this about here. I like cockeyed, but I didn't do it this time. Doinky. See, dimensionals off. No need to stick my fingers checking them to see if they're there, because they are. Ooh, that's nifty. Where's the tray thing? And then let's ponder, okay? Yeah, this will dress this up just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to dress this up the side, because it's kind of blah, right? We don't need this anymore, but I can use it on another project. I need to move this out of the way before I drop it. Now, I had just purchased something because I wanted to use it for things like this. And that is these little glue bottle things, because now we have the fine tip glue. In moving my things, I have misplaced it. There's a lot of stuff I've misplaced, but in doing it, I've kind of sort of misplaced it. So I'm, you know, I went and got one of these and I really like it. It has my Tombow in here. So this is in here, but that is really helpful too. So let me show you. That thing is flapping all over the place. Ooh, I can, oh, okay. Oopsie, sorry. I forgot to move it. But it can go in these little areas. I'm still learning how to like go strong, go, you know, don't squeeze it too much. Oopsie, like I squished it too much there. but maybe I need those tweezers. See how it comes out nice and thin? That's a good thing, right? Right. I could have used my adhesive sheets, which, by the way, I was going to, and I totally forgot. So, I have to keep going, because then I have the pressure kind of sort of right. You don't want to get too hog wild on this. And then up here, I'm just gonna kind of like, oopsie. Not a surgeon, so I can say oopsie. Ugh. Okay, I'm not gonna fool with it too much. Okay. There's that one. And it's bleeding over, so bleeding over. It's not bleeding. I'm just tapping with, I saw someone do this and I thought that was a great idea. Actually, she didn't use what do you call it? She didn't use the chamois for it. She used like a wet paper towel or something, or maybe it was a baby wipe. I don't know. But that's a really good tip, don't you think? And actually, I ordered this from, who had a link? I think Rachel Tessman. There was another person too, but she's the one I can remember. It was in her favorites thing. So just, you know, like, I don't know how you, like, Google her name or whatever, and you can go to her website, which is Stamp Your Art Out. Like, okay, I'm not going to get goofy. Oh, how about if we go this way? Yes. Wonderful idea. Ta-da! And my hands are getting yucky. It's really not a good idea to use this to clean your hands because, see, goofy. My hands are all yucky. And then, oh, let's just do one more with this thing. I'm so sorry. This was going to be a really fast one. I'm terribly sorry. I tried. But anyway, so if you're enjoying the video, sorry it's kind of, you know, long because of the gluing department. Now, had I used my adhesive sheets, it would have been a lot faster, wouldn't it? Yes. I keep forgetting. I don't know why, but I do. I keep forgetting. Okay, I need that thing again. Because obviously I got glue coming out of the yin-yang. There we go. Look at glue gone. It dries clear, so it's not that big of a deal. So that is our card for today. Let me get this paper out of the way so you can see this beautiful. I think it turned out really good. Don't you? I mean, you know, I made it up myself. There was no casing involved. Although I love casing other people's cards. And you may case this one too if you'd like. So basically the tip was cut this, you know, cut the card. You could even cut it this way, I reckon. And I hear there's one that you do cut that way and it's called like a barn door or something. And then, yeah, I think that's really cool too. I love this. Because I do this with the 4 1/4 by 11, and then I chop off 2 3/4. So you could even cut off, you know, half of this and make a card. It's just really super duper cool. You could even, if you cut off, like let's say 2 1/8 or whatever, use the other piece and separate it and put, oh, what is it called? Window sheet in between and then decorate it. It is so awesome. I love it. Love it. Love this way because it's simple dimple. You don't need a lot of anything. One stamp set, one whatever you're going to do. So I promised you a Wacky Wednesday tip. I really actually like this one. My husband told me about it. I said, honey, you got to come over because, I mean, you got to come over in here and help me with a wacky tip because he's the wacky tipster, right? So the wacky tip for today is, when life gives you lemons, don't be like everyone else. Make lemon meringue pie. I love that one. Yes, everybody makes lemonade, I think. I don't know what they make with it. I don't make lemonade very often. I love lemonade, don't get me wrong. I love pink lemonade. But, so yeah, when life gives you lemons, don't be like everyone else. Make lemon meringue pie. Oops, forgot the pie. Okay, well, y'all have a very blessed day. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video and you've learned something from it, hopefully, please, please give me a thumbs up. I think that's what that is. And there's also a word subscribe. You can press on that. I think it's in red, usually. And then also, if you'd like to be warned when I'm going to be doing a video, please tap on that bell and you'll be warned that I've got a video coming out. Oh no, Teresa has a video coming out. I just gotta watch it. And please leave me comments. You know, tell me what you like about it. Tell me what you don't like about it. Don't just give me a down thingy. Tell me why. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Have a very blessed day. Bye-bye.